Kwankwaso movement, now is the time. Village boys movement, take the lead. NPO movement, planting the seed. Cap them movements, join the train. The new Nigeria is possible again. No more hunger, no more despair. A government that truly cares. Youth and elders, hand in hand, building the future across the land. O for Obi, integrity and grace. K for Kwankwaso development.
Politics in Nigeria is gradually shifting from speculation to real action. Today, another major milestone has been recorded ahead of the 2027 general election. The African Democratic Congress (ADC) has officially uploaded the names and particulars of its presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, and his running mate, the former Rivers State Governor and the former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC's nomination portal. But that's not all. The Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC) has also confirmed that it has submitted the names of its presidential and vice presidential candidates to the INEC nomination portal, signaling that the preparation of the 2027 election are gathering momentum across political platforms. So what does this development mean? Is it merely a routine electoral process, or does it reveal something much bigger about the political battle that lies ahead? Stay with us, let's break it down. The ADC announced that it has successfully uploaded the names and particulars of its presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and the vice president candidate Rotimi Amaechi onto INEC nomination portal. According to the party's national publicity secretary, Bolaji Abdullahi, this represents another important milestone in the party's preparation for the 2027 general election. He stated that the movement demonstrates ADC's commitment to offering Nigerians what the party describes as a credible alternative built on competence, unity, and national renewal. The party also disclosed that the nomination for governorship, National Assembly, State Assembly, and other elective offices will be uploaded in accordance with INEC official timetable. On the same day, the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC) also confirmed that it had submitted the names of its own presidential and vice presidential candidates to the same INEC nomination portal, indicating that multiple political parties are now moving from declaration to formal electoral compliance. Although uploading candidates' particulars is a procedural requirement under INEC's nomination process, politically it sends a powerful message. These parties are demonstrating organizational readiness and signaling that their campaigns are entering a major serious phase. Many Nigerians may ask, is uploading names to INEC really news? Yes, it is, because elections are not won by rallies alone. They are won through strict compliance with electoral procedures. Missing nomination deadlines or failing to submit complete documentation has, in previous election cycles, led to legislation, disqualification disputes, and prolonged legal battles. By completing this stage early, the ADC is trying to avoid such complications and project itself as a disciplined political organization ready for national governance. But beyond paperwork lies the deeper political story. These tickets bring together two of Nigeria's most experienced politicians. Atiku Abubakar has contested for Nigeria's presidency multiple times and previously served as a vice president. Rotimi Amaechi served as a two-term governor of Rivers State, chaired the Nigerian Governors Forum, and later became the Minister of Transportation. Together, the ADC appears to be a combining northern political influence with southern political experience in an effort to broaden its national appeal. Whether Nigerians see this as experience or simple another alliance of familiar political figures remain one of the biggest questions heading into 2027. The timing of this submission is equally significant. Nigeria is entering what could become one of the most competitive presidential elections since 1999. Several opposition forces has been repositioning themselves, while the ruling establishment is expected to mount its own campaign. The ADC hopes that Atiku Amaechi combination can unite different political interests and present a formidable challenge. However, winning an election requires much more than assembling big names. Nigerians today are facing inflation, unemployment, insecurity, high cost of living, currency instability, and concerns about economic reforms. These issues have changed the expectation of many voters. Increasingly, citizens are asking practical questions. How will jobs be created? How will the inflation be reduced? How will the insecurity be tackled? How will electricity be improved? What concrete policies will improve daily life? Political branding alone may no longer be enough. Voters are likely to demand detailed plans, measurable commitment, and accountability. Despite this important milestone, the ADC still face significant political changes. First, the party must convince Nigerians that it presents genuine change and not simply a new platform for established politicians. Second, it must build a strong nationwide grassroots structure capable of mobilizing voters across all regions. Third, internal unity will be crucial. Political coalitions often struggle with competing ambitions, regional interests, and leadership disagreements. Maintaining cohesion from now until election day will be just as important as selecting candidates. Finally, the party must present clear policy alternative rather than relying solely on criticism of the current administration. The NDC's confirmation that it has also submitted its presidential and vice presidential tickets to the INEC adds another dimension of the evolving political landscape. Although the party continues to attract attention as a relatively newer political force, its participation suggests that the 2027 contest could feature a broader field of competitors than initially expected. Whether the NDC can translate former participation into nationwide electoral strength will depend on its organization, messaging, and the ability of connecting voters. Here is where the story becomes very more interesting. Submitting names to the INEC is not the finish line. It is merely the starting whistle. The real campaign begins now. Every political party will be judged on three major factors. First, the credibility. Second, competence. Third, the clear solution to Nigerians' challenges. The Nigerian electorate has become more politically aware than before. Social media, independent journalists, and citizen engagement mean politicians now face greater scrutiny. Promises alone may no longer guarantee votes. Performance, policy, and trust will likely play a much larger role than previous election. The ADC has taken an important administrative step. The NDC has done the same, but the real contest is no longer who submits first. It is about who can convince Nigerians that they deserve to govern. So what do you think? Does Atiku Amaechi ticket give the ADC a genuine chance in 2027? Can the NDC emerge as a serious force in the election? Or do you believe Nigerians are looking for an entirely different kind of leadership? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed this in-depth political analysis, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to Spotlight Express Media, and turn on the notification bell so you can never miss our detailed coverage of Nigerian's political development. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next